hey, Mr. G, and I'm going to show you a little trick you can do when you're playing songs. Instead of doing all the movement up and down the fretboard sometimes with chords, you can sometimes stay in one position and play all of those chords. Now, depending on what chords you're playing, but in today's example, I'm just going to show you something really easy in the key of C. Your first, fourth, and your fifth chord. Your C major, your F major, and your G major. So when you're playing between those chords, there's different ways, of course, you can do it. I could do the C like this, F like this, back to the C, and up to the G. You know, there's a lot of movement there. If you're playing open chords, it can look like this. I'll bar that F. You can play an open G. But what I'm going to show you here is kind of a three-note triad type of a form where you can try to think outside the box a little bit and stay in one position and think about ways where you can play all three of those chords together, okay? Now, like I said, I'm playing C major, F major, and G major in this scenario. Now, I'm going to come up here on the 5th fret, and I'm going to play my C. I got my C bar chord here. And I'm just going to play 3 notes from those. I need to play the C, E, and G for the C major. And I can do that by placing my index finger on the 5th fret of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. So I got a C major there, right? And then if I want to go back and forth between the C major being the 1st and the F major being the 4th, I can keep my finger barred there. And all I do is I put my middle finger on the 2nd string, 6th fret, and my index finger on the 4th string, 7th fret. So I can kind of do this. Now I'm just playing the notes on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. And I'm getting my F there, my F, A, and C, okay? So I'm going between the C major and the F major by a very little movement. And then if I wanted to add in my 5th or the G, I can play the G, B, and D. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my index finger barred. I'll play that G, which is on the 4th string, 5th fret, with my index finger. Then I'm going to play the D, which is on the 3rd string on the 7th fret with my ring finger. And then I'll kind of mute that 2nd string using that ring finger. And then I'll just place my little finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string, okay? And that's a G chord there. So I can go back and forth between those 3 chords with very little movement. I got my C chord here with the G as the root. I'm going to play my F chord here with A as a root. And then I'm going to come here and play my G chord like this. Okay, so it'll be like my C, my F, C again, and then G. Again, you know, think outside the box a little bit. Think of ways where you can minimize your movement at times. Now, there are times when you're going to move your chords up and down the fretboard, but there's other times where you can really kind of simplify those movements, you know. But again, you know, study your music theory, study what notes are in your different chords, and you can use all these skills to improve your playing, like I just did by showing you a way to play your first, fourth, and fifth chords with very minimal movement. Hey, again, Mr. G, keep on jamming.